Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are this spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages, spirit? What does feminine need to know? Hey, what are the messages for the feminine? Thank you, spirit. Messages for the feminine. Okay, we have, I feel this insane attraction to you, okay? I'm so proud of who you have become. Oh, we got two trying to jump out. All right. I know one day we will find our way back to each other. I've been dreaming about having a future with you. Please don't feel disappointed with me. All right. What's the underlying energy here? I wish I would treat you better. All right, so someone feels like they definitely didn't treat you the best. Otherwise, they would still have you in their life right now. Okay, but they often dream about the two of you coming back together, what it would be like to have a future with you, you know, to raise a family with you, to have businesses with you, to own land and property with you. You know, like they want to do it all with you. Okay, it says, you are my light in the darkest times. Aww. All right, so this person is missing their light. They're missing their sunshine, missing that vibrant energy. Okay. I wish I would treat you better, they say. Let's see what's going on. Messages for our feminines. What they talk about, Rexy? What they talking about, girl? Let's see. Messages for our feminines. Alright. We have clock. Ooh, and not enough. This person feel like, hey, you know, time ran out. They didn't do enough. They didn't contribute enough. Okay. This person may feel like they sabotaged this connection by not doing enough. They lacked confidence to come towards you or something. And because of that, now you don't want to deal or something. Yeah, we have date. They always wanted to date you. They just lacked the courage to come towards you and speak their truth, or lacked the courage to come towards you and do something. All right, it broke your heart. Now you're sitting here healing from this. They don't want you to move on. This is your twin soul, so they don't want you to move on. Yeah, they actually want to be with you guys. Like I said, they fantasize and dream about having a future with you. What would that be like? Okay. If you were my missus. Yeah, I was about to say, we have wedding rings. What would it be like if you were my missus? Okay, wedding rings and heart with a key. Yeah, you're the one. They feel like you're the one. And they didn't do enough for the one. So they may have lost the one. That's how they feel. It says, welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And even if you were to get together, they feel like that would be perfect. Yesterday, we had something about connection, and there was keys that were open in the heart. And here we go again. All right. So it's definitely some synchronicity there with that symbolism. All right. This person may feel like you're the only person that can get through to them a certain way. All right. We have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. This person loves you so much, and I thought you love them just the same. All right, I feel like they love you so much and you love them just the same. Underline the energy here. Yep, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Wants to date. All right, what's back here? We have acts. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So I feel like you cut this person off. You stopped talking to them, you know, because you felt like this person wasn't doing enough to show you that they really wanted you, or that they really wanted a connection, a relationship, or something stable, secure, permanent with you. Maybe that's what you're looking for. The person didn't give you vibes of that's what they wanted. Okay, so you continued on with your life, and the person is like, no, you know, I still want you. I still want this. I want to be someone you can depend on, that you can trust. Yeah, this person wants to marry you, y'all. All right, it just keeps repeating the same message. So I'm going to let it be known. That's what they want. They want to marry you, okay? They want to date to marry you. It's not just date you to waste time. No, I want to date to marry you, okay? Yep, this is what they think about all the time. I mean, all the time, all right? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have the Nine of Wands slid out with Five of Wands. Sheesh. Okay, so it was like external conflict and possibly internal conflict because of the things they've gone through, the wounds that they have experienced, that they've gotten from relationships. It's like that made them not want to, you know, put their all in because they were afraid they could get hurt, they could get cut again, you know. But now they're just sitting here watching you from afar and wanting to come in. Okay, let me turn this music off. Yeah, they're just sitting here watching you from afar and wanting to come in. Okay, again, wanting to talk to you. They want their sunshine back. Okay, want their happiness back, their joy back, you know. Now here's the thing, they may feel like that's just what you are. Like they could be a happy person on their own, but you're someone that even if it's a rainy day, you dance in the rain with them. Empress, so they miss you. Yeah, 8 of Wands, they miss you. Even if it's a rainy day, you dance in the rain with them. You don't sit there and be like, oh, it's raining, and complain about the rain. You dance in the rain and make the best out of every situation. Of course they miss you. That energy is not easy to find. Okay, I have the 7 of Swords, yeah. And so this person's trying to, they're trying to figure out if this is what did it. Okay, so what were they dishonest about? Remember, please don't feel disappointed in me or with me. What did they do or not do? Dun, 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 with this 7 of Swords. They're trying to, it's like they want all of this, but they're trying to go about doing it a certain type of way. So maybe they'll act like or say they don't want all of this, but that's not helping them. All right, so again with the I wish I would treat you better. What is going on? Okay, let us see. Is that it's all these third parties? It's like I want this person, but I can't stop creeping off to these third parties. But when I'm not talking to you, I miss you. But, you know, you can't leave third parties alone. So you don't miss me that much. And we got the 5 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. No, yes, they do. They really want you. Okay, for themselves. 4 of Swords. They want you for themselves. They want you to themselves. Okay. It's like a little stingy, possessive kind of energy. 2 of Cups. They feel it's a perfect match. Okay. Again, I've met the one. 6 of Wands. This is what's come to my awareness. I met the one. I don't need to go out here playing with all these other people. Yeah, Star card. They feel like it's a destined connection. They feel guided towards you all the time. Okay, whether there's space, distance, whatever. Yeah, again, they feel like they may have sabotaged it by not expressing themselves. And that's confirmation for what just happened with my throat chakra. All right, so that's what they think about all the time. 8 of Swords. You know, I have not spoken up. I haven't shared my truth. Queen of Cups. You're so affectionate. Perhaps they have not been open, warm, loving, you know, but they want to be. Yeah, see, Ace of Swords. They want to communicate and express their truth, which is 10 of Pentacles. This is what I want to do. But see, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, there was betrayal. There was disappointment. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, what they want to do with this lover of theirs, divine counterpart. All right, so they just need to speak up. They need to speak up then. That's what you're basically getting at here, feminine. All right, we have the 6 of Wands. They need to bring it to your awareness, and they are. They're coming in. All right, Knight of Cups, they're coming in immediately. Person's about to take some action. If they're not an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this person is just someone who's very logical, someone who likes to do things by the book, okay? But with the 7 of Swords, perhaps they've been making up their own rule book. We have the Emperor and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, this Emperor desires you bad. It's like this is what their heart desires. Even if they have to put in 10 of Wands, you know, all this extra work, energy, effort, they don't care. Yeah, this is what they want. So whatever they got to do to get there. All right. So if that means ending things with all these other options, then so be it. Because you said that, you know, if they have all these other options, they got all these distractions. What is the point of you and y'all? There is no you and y'all with all that going on. So they don't want all that to be going on. They would much rather have you. Okay. Let us see. 5 of Swords, the Tower. Yeah. This person may be realizing in what way they were selfish and just left you hanging, left you waiting and different things like that. 2 of Pentacles is about weighing the pros and cons of a decision. All right, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I do? Okay, not really sure. Right, the Devil. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. If some of you feel like this person is still coming the same type of way, like with the same energy, like they're still holding on to karmics or there's karmics that's still holding on to them, you just go move forward because you're not doing the 5 of Wands energy. You're not doing it. All right, yeah, 5 of Pentacles, you be done left them blocked out, and then that'll be it. You know, 10 of Swords, an abrupt ending. So 7 of Wands is like, I must stand up and fight for this. I have to. I wish I would treat this person better. I have to treat them better. You like, if you wanted to treat me better, you could just treat me better. But you come in, you know, 7 of Wands, excuse me, because 3 of Swords, they're heartbroken without you. They want to be someone you can trust, someone you can depend on. But how can I trust and depend on 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords? You know? Twin flame love. But see, that's the thing. Your twin flame does love you. So you're like, regardless of this or that, just know that I love you. You know that I love you. You're like, I want to hear that, blue. But that's what they say. Regardless of this or that, you know. We have not enough. Now, that's twice. All right. So they sabotaged it twice. All right. Or something like that. They may feel like you're sabotaging it. Because who cares about these other options? They want you. You get what I'm saying? Or something like that. But they're missing the point, I guess. They just don't understand the principle. We have picture. Okay. It says looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Okay. Because it's definitely not that you don't think you're enough. All right. You just want to make healthy choices, right? Empress is in the upright energy. She's not in reverse. You very much so know your worth. That's the thing. You know your worth. So why do I have to, like, I'm more than enough. So why would I have to be with someone who feels like they need more than me? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? So if you feel like you need more than me and I know I'm more than enough, then you're not for me. What are we talking about? It's like they want you to downplay your worth, or they want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here right now? Okay? So they're missing you and they would really want to make new memories with you. Okay? You have not today. That's funny. I said they want to make new memories with you. Did not today come out. Oh, Lord. It says boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation. Not dealing. Still upset. You're still upset. Passion. Okay. Insane chemistry. Equal interest. Burning desire. Sparks and having fun. Okay. So, yeah, it's because of this backstabbing. I can't make this up. All right. Heartbreak and pain. Separation and loss. Deception and lies. Shocking attack. You see, so it's like, okay, we don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's why I said you're breaking the pattern, stopping the habit. Okay, it says evolving and growth. See, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. All right, coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition. Okay, I feel like it should say rebirth and transition, but rebirth and transition, tragic endings. All right, so maybe that's how they feel, like, oh, this is tragedy or something like that, but not really. Paradise. Okay, you feel like if a person wants to treat you better, they would treat you better. All right, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. Because again, you make them so happy, they always have a good time with you. And we got honeymoon phase. We saw that the other day. It's like the two of you are always in a honeymoon phase or something, no matter how many years it's been or something like that. But you just want to stay focused on healthy choices. This person see partying. If they was out here doing all that and living La Vida Loca, you said, okay, that's great. Do that over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to change you. I just want to be over here. Do me. Please don't try to change me. You know, like, if the two things don't work, they don't work, you know, or something. Yeah, karmic relationship. They had karmic relationships going on. They were seduced. See? Easily seduced. So, but they want to come in and work on this with you. Ciao. And it's like, I wish I would treat you better. Well, you know, again, we have the chaser here, the hammer, and current relationship. I feel like this person feels like you're running away from them, but you're running away from them because of current relationship. My God. Karmic relationship or current relationships that they've been having or that they've been entertaining. Okay. And then we have here the runner. So it's like they feel like, yeah, why are you running from me? But that's why. Okay. Charmed or used, enable boundaries. You feel like this person is just trying to charm you. So it's in your best interest to do things this way. Like you have to do things this way. That's just what it is. All right. I want to see something right quick, y'all. With this karmic relationship. So they had that there, but they want to be with you. Like they had to get rid of that in order to be with you, but maybe this person was holding on. Again, regardless of whatever it was, you just didn't want to do the drama. You didn't want to do the extras. They're saying, I love you, I want to be with you. We saw engagement ring, we saw engagement, we saw wedding rings. Now we have engagement ring again, right? So again, with stopping the pattern, they want you to be lighthearted. This is your twin flame. But like right now, you're just focused on other things. You know, you don't want no codependent relationship. You don't want nobody to try to groom you to be a certain type of way. No, listen, at the end of the day, if you want to be with me, this is how we're going to do this, okay? We are going to work together. We're going to do things our way, not your way. That's it. Because if it's a your way, no way type of thing, then I guess it's no way, right? Well, speaking of that, now I want to get some more cards. Let me see some right quick. All right, had to grab another one. Because, yeah, this person feels like they can be kind of stubborn at times. They want everything to be their way or no way, or that's how they wanted it to be. And they're trying to work through that. It says, I wish I would treat you better. You got all these things here on the board that say they want to marry you. They want to be with you. Look, even another one. As soon as I say that, as soon as I mention it, here it is again. So it's like, that's clearly what this person is wanting with you, right? But maybe this is someone that's used to, like, you know, karmic situation, codependent situations, what they've witnessed the people in their family doing it or something like that. You know, like maybe they can be with somebody and, you know, still get all this attention from other people and have all these other people in their face and all that. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's all well. But you're like, I want a teamwork love. I don't want somebody that I gotta question if I could depend on them or not, you know? So a person wants to pop up on you. They want to show you that they're serious, honey. But some of y'all gonna meet them with that Five of Pentacles energy because you feel like they playing mind games. We saw the Seven of Swords and here it is, mind games. The person is playing. Gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, emotionally unavailable. All right, it's like they're not even available for you, but they want to analyze you. You know, say certain things, see how you respond. That's how you feel. Okay, push pull. It's been a back and forth. Controlling, unbalanced, pride and ego, power struggles. That type of situations they're used to. You're not doing that with them. All right, you push and you push. I'm not pulling. Cool. You just walked away. They pushed you away by doing this. Okay, you have high value. You know your value. You're not about to sit here and play this game, like I said earlier, back and forth with somebody. They want to be distracted. They got all these other options. You said, okay, you know, that's not a problem. Right? They like, see, it's like you don't want to compete. I shouldn't have to. I'm the Empress. I'm not doing that. I know my worth. You see what I'm saying? Compete with who and why? For what? Okay? So, they like, we have unfinished business. Because these people are literally just distractions. It was just something to do when it was nothing to do. But right now, it's a whole lot of nothing to do because you're not talking to them. And they still want to talk to you. So, I mean, they're not worried about these third parties. Yeah, see, they want to resolve the conflict with you. It says compromising, making amends, rebuilding trust, and positive outcomes. They ain't worry about these other people. They ain't worry about these other parties. You get what I'm saying? Like, never mind for these other parties. All right? Red flags. You said they play too many games. They play entirely too many games, and that I don't want to do. So, me feel like the person comes in, again, wants your attention, but they still have karmic somewhere or something like that. So you're like, I don't even know how they can want to be with me and be with that person. Thinking of you. Again, it's, you know, them sitting around thinking of you, looking at your pictures. Okay, see, stubborn. It was their way or no way. Very inflexible. All right. Lacked empathy in a situation, as if they didn't understand how you would feel. But after the fact, it's like, oh, I wish I would treat you better. So that's the King of Swords. They're not emotional. We have soul searching. Inner work, deeper meaning, spiritual path. So it's like, yeah, you've been doing everything that you need to do. All right, feminine, to go within and really work on self. All right, to walk your path. And so again, you know what you want. You're not into whatever they got going on or whatever they trying to have you have going on. You want the teamwork love. The person wants to be with you, but it's one way they would have to be with you. They're not going to be with you and be with all these other people, especially because you know who you are and you're doing the work within. You're not going to mix your energy with all those energies, right? So right now they may feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder. It says break up, distance, ignoring, keeping busy. You have everything else going on besides this, besides things with them, you know? They're like, what in the world? But it's like, what can you really say, you know? They haven't treated you like you are who you are. They've been very immature. Their insecurities have shown. And it's okay. Everybody has insecurities in one way or another. But it's just like the way that you go about dealing with them, you know? Verbal conflicts have occurred. And this person has a victim mindset where it's like they put themselves in a situation or they treated you a certain type of way. They did all of this. But they like, oh my gosh, you're doing this to me. You know? And you're like, what? All right. But again, they really want to work through this with you. You're going to hear this and be like, I don't know. This type of person I want to work through it with. But, you know, to each their own. If you really love this person, you can work through it with them. Go to therapy. Go to counseling. If they don't want to do that, well, then they don't really want to change. They really want to just keep playing games. And I would suggest you move on. All right. Somebody that's like, I love you, but I'm over here. I want to be with you, but I'm over here. I'll be there, but they'll never show up. You know, things like that. Just to, you know, get some sort of reaction or some sort of attention or something. You know, it's like, what was all of that even for? Now, you know, knowing that you really love this person, that you really like feminine, that you really care about feminine. You don't push them away playing the same games you play with everybody else. And now you feel like your life is falling apart. You're getting all these, you know, all this karma and things like that. But all that could have been avoided if you just moved a certain type of way, or at least not been so childish. Yeah, this person feel like this is meant to be. Okay, they feel like it's meant to be with you, and they may have messed it up. Again, sabotage something real, something true, by acting so immature. It's crazy, right? It's like blue was perfectly fine out of nowhere, throat chakra. Okay, and it's been happening in a couple of our readings lately. All right, this person feel like, again, see, self-sabotage. This is how many times have we saw it? This is a person that just self-sabotages. All right, the vibes are in sync. It's unmatched. All right, y'all on the same page. Y'all flow together like water. You understand what I'm saying to me? Like water. It's easy as breathing. It is effortless. 11:11 a.m. right now. I cannot make this up. You understand what I'm saying? It's effortless. But this person wanting to play you or treat you like you was everybody else. Child, if I'm your mirror soul, you should already know better than that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. All right, so now this person is trying to contact you from random numbers, fake numbers, things like that, fake emails, shit like that, you know. Spirit got you. It says protection signs, you're guided. All right, Spirit's going to guide you accordingly. So if you're not sure what to do about this, it says heart repair, healing, love wins, building trust. Well, love wins, boo-boo. Love wins. They're busted, okay? Busted, buddy. You weren't moving accordingly. You weren't acting right. You was playing mind games. You still may be trying to play mind games just to see how feminine's going to react. Feminine does know their worth. They're not playing with you. It's not a game like the karmies be playing. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, they want to come in and date. I can't make this up. It's like when they really realize, like, oh, this doesn't work on you. The same stuff that works on everybody else doesn't work on you. They really want to date you. Date to marry you. However, this person is still going to be viewed as a player in your eyes. It's somebody that could have tried to put you in a third party or situation or situations, again, multiple times. And they feel bad about it. Because it's like, this is somebody I really like, somebody I really care about. This is the one, you know, the perfect person for me. And I done messed it up. Or something like that. Child, maybe they just weren't ready, you know. They met the right person at the wrong time. But right here it says right place, right time. You know. For some of you, you may end up meeting somebody else because this person is just twiddling their thumbs. Yeah, faith, healing, intuition, dreams, spiritual journey. They wonder what a future with you would be like. But them sitting around doing this, you gotta love that last. You're somebody, again, you believe in teamwork love. You know, being there for each other. You know your worth. Things like that. You're going to put into your person what they put into you. Yeah, healing through love. You know. You been and gave the wrong situation a cold shoulder so fast. Yeah, because you feel like you learned your lesson. Alright, growth, leveling up. Well, you know, this person wanted to live a double, triple life or whatever they were doing and not just be where they feel like, you know, their soul was pulling them or guiding them towards and stuff. Yeah, see, vibes in sync. Wow, controversy, planning. I feel like this is not for everybody. This is for someone, not everybody. If your person is still in that childish, immature energy and they're coming from a hurt space, they may do something to try to hurt you on purpose. And in the event that they do that, it's clearly not for you. I wouldn't even advise you deal with somebody like that. You know, just leave that right where it's at. Move forward. I feel like something about them may come out. Or you may find something out about them. And when you do, you distance yourself for real. Like, whatever the distance has already been, it's like, okay, now this is permanent. You may change your number or something like that. The person is sitting here trying to put some sort of plan together as to how they're going to, you know, come towards you. How they're going to rectify the situation. Some of them may be trying to plan a proposal. And even though it sounds absolutely crazy, considering everything that you've heard, Spirit did say love wins. So, you know, it's up to you. Person avoided. They were childish. They did all this stuff once upon a time. They had all these red flags. But this person comes to you and they say, I want to work through things. I want to resolve our issues. Let's go to counseling. Let's go to therapy. Let's do this. Let's do that. I pay for these sessions. Da, da, da. Would you do it? Okay, so that's something for you to think about. Okay, something for you to think about. If the answer is absolutely not, then it's nothing for you to think about. But if you feel like, well, I've been doing my inner work, you know, I wasn't always the best person. You know, I've done my inner work. If they feel they're doing their inner work and they can prove it to me, shoot, all right. Because some of you were not with the person before. You were just talking. You just, you know, knew of each other. You know of your twin, but you've never been with your twin. So knowing of your twin and seeing how they move with people doesn't necessarily mean that they move like that with you. All right, they never like cheated on you. They never did nothing like that because y'all never been together. So that's where blue is coming from. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason for you not to get with this person as far as, oh, they hurt me, da 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 da. But if you're going off of, well, I see all these red flags, and that's why they're abso-freaking-lutely, that's enough right there. I see how this person move. I see that they're immature. I see how they handle things. We wasn't even in a relationship. That's how they handled me. Why would I get in a relationship with them? You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense, right? Like, I've been doing my inner work. So because I know better, I'm going to move like I know better. Again, for those of you who are in that category, you would say from a higher perspective, has a person been doing their work? But still no? Okay, well, shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you done seen all these red flags. It's nothing for you to go back and forth in your mind about. That's just that. So this person realizes that this was a true bond between the two of you. Could have turned into divine union, all this stuff. But there's no contact right now, and I don't blame you. I feel like it's going to be no contact because, you know, the person has played too much. And again, you really do know your worth. You will not settle. That's just what it is. I mean, so that could be why they're in this rock bottom energy. What's underneath? I wish I would treat you better. Your beautiful soul is what I crave most. You see, the other people don't have a soul like yours. I crave to be close by your side. We are a perfect match made in heaven. You see, I can't stop thinking about your beauty. And it's not just your external beauty, okay? I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. You see? Because this person be out here just doing whatever, I guess. You know, or in the past they were, you know. They like, I could have messed this thing up for real, man. Now, how do I fix it? And for some of them, they might not be able to fix it, you know. It might just be a little too late. But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information that's where you can book personal readings with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair grease.